Heiko, come here, my friend. Got something to give you, Jeff. I actually have a pretty good story about Heiko. So when I started the Dollar Vigilante, just for everyone who wants to start a financial newsletter, we started in 2010. And literally, you start the newsletter, and you start a website, and you sit there and 0 views, right? A few days later, 1 view, 3 views. I remember I used to get so excited. It's kind of funny looking back. I'd be at the gym. It's like 10 people signed up to get our free email newsletter today. Now it's like, way bigger than that. But I actually did the spreadsheets. And because I was just running it by myself with Ed, basically. And so I still remember because the first guy had such a strange name. And I'm like, I always have to remember that guy. And every year in Acapulco, I'd see him again. It's like, dude, you were like the first one. Like, I don't even know how you found it.
It's a long story, so I won't get into that. But I was looking over the headlines on goldseek.com back then, and I think it was like around July 2010. And Jeff and Ed had posted an article, and I was like, wow, these guys think exactly like I do. It floored me. I was living in East Tennessee at the time, and I didn't know anyone. If you mentioned like Build-A-Burger or anything like that, they just look at you funny, get a blank stare. And but anyway, I wanted to present this to you, Jeff. In about a year into my subscription, you sent out an email, it hit my inbox, and you talked about this new currency that had gone up over 1,000% in a month. And you mentioned, this new currency is something called Bitcoin. And of course, I immediately jumped into it, and well, the rest is history.
So how many Bitcoins did you buy? I wouldn't tell the actual number. Right?
Not enough.
but good enough, though, right?
I bought enough to make changes in my life, and I actually forgot about them. I bought them, and I didn't remember them again until the bail-in in Cyprus, when that took place. And I remember reading somewhere Bitcoin went from like $3 to $240 in like a week, because everyone in Cyprus was buying Bitcoin. And I was like, I've got some of those. So after like 5 or 6 tries, I got my password correct in Mt. Gox, logged on, and then I did some research, downloaded a wallet. I think it was called the Bitcoin QT wallet. It was the only one back then. It was a full node wallet. You had to download the entire blockchain, but I got them off there, thank God. And and yes, so I really didn't comprehend the magnitude of it until about like 2015 or 16 or so. And,
well, you're a lucky guy. Not only did you, because I didn't buy any, by the way. It was so hard to buy back then. How did you buy?
It was difficult. There was a company called Dwolla, like DWOLLA. You had to set up an account with them, fund it with fiat, and then with Dwolla, you could go to Mt. Gox and buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, so I didn't buy any for like 2 years after that, when it was like around 100. You probably bought around $3. And then you got it out of Mt. Gox before Mt. Gox collapsed. Wow, quite a story. Quite a story.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Okay, so the next people we want to thank